I'm in the middle of getting the weekly health review out, so I haven't really done much exercise because of that. However, I can do something. That's what this log's for. That's what the daily logs are for. It's not going to be every day you're going to do a whole lot like how I did yesterday, which my bum is still feeling sore from. However, yeah, as I was saying, I could do a little something. So I can do at least 30 ab crunches, even though I said I was going to do 100 squats, 100 push-ups. Nah, real life's happening. So to make it more realistic, I could, one, do the exercises. Oh, in fact, now that I think about it, seeing as I'm giving myself an hour off the screens every time I wake up, I could actually, in fact, do, I could do my exercises then. Maybe. Yeah. But if I were to do it without the screens, I wouldn't have footage to show. So it's something that I'd have to think about. Would I want to be on the phone as soon as I wake up and as soon as I'm exercising? Maybe I could do a thing where I'm off the screens for about 45 minutes to get myself awake and to start doing things, and then I could do the exercise after I'm well awake. Maybe not. It's something I could think about, because it would make I would have more to show for these days in which I'm not training in the gym, which I've now started to do in order to protect my mind. Not because I can't be bothered to go to the gym, and not because I don't want to go to the gym, but because, as far as I'm concerned, I must protect my mind from that radio, which has so many lust-inducing lyrics and lyrics about relationships, which just sound really dependent. Like the sort of lyrics that you can hear, like, oh my God, I can't live without you, whether they say it like explicitly or implicitly. Like, for example, Ed Sheeran's Whispers tune, I say tune, song. I want to drink that smile. What? I want to kiss your eyes. I want to drink that smile. Nah, piss off, man. I'm not interested in listening to that sort of stuff. And then I just go about lust-ridden, and then I'm a part of the reason why women think men are trash, because of all of those lust-inducing lyrics, which we'd be potentially trying to fight off, regardless of whether we realize it as men, on a daily basis. Those same songs that would be lust-inducing could be the same songs that these ladies nowadays are shaking their ass to, i.e. Chris Brown Under the Influence, or maybe even like what I've seen on YouTube with some lady called Jordan from Evangeline Petrakis shaking her ass to Nicki Minaj Free. But those would be the same lust-inducing thoughts, which would mean men go about living their life in a lustful way, to which women might respond with rage, saying, oh, men are trash, men are dogs. But listen to the lyrics. You know, man, I'll leave it at that for now. I'll let it go. I need to do my exercise. Right, I could do at least 30 crunches. 3 sets of 10. Yeah, the conventional way. Oh, yeah. Actually, I could try and improve my mental strength by doing 1 set of 30 reps, or maybe 2 sets of 15. I'll try 1 set of 30 and see where I get. And to show I'm serious, I'm taking off my hoodie because I think that I'd get hot after trying to do 30 reps in one go. Whew. If I go slower, that's not going to make it easier. That's just going to make it more challenging. But if I go fast, I tire out quite quickly. I'm going to go out of my way to feel the contraction in my abs, to feel the muscles tighten, and to feel them, to feel the eccentric motion, which means to feel them relax, to feel them extend. Yeah. On that note, let's get straight to it. 30 ab crunches in one go. Well, it's not happening that way, I'll tell you what. Right, let's do this. I could try for sure. Hold on a sec. Wait, is that the? Are those, yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, 30 in one go. That's 7. So, seeing as I've done 7 and then 3, I didn't do 30 in one go, but that's fine. I absolutely can still keep going. On that note, let's do this. That's 20. Whew, I'm feeling it. I felt it at the 17th rep, I think. Anyway, let's keep going. Three more to go. I got this. Whoa. See, it was a lot, as it's the last rep. I went out of my way to really feel that. One more for 30, I think, but just in case if it's not, I'll do an extra one just for good measure. Body fat percentage is increased, so I don't think I'd even be. Oh, I can see my abs a little bit still after that. Yeah. I'll try and show what I see. Body fat percentage has increased. I need to be eating more. I need to be eating more foods with more protein. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep getting this. And speaking of, this is something that I mentioned in the weekly health review that I plan to upload today. Instead of having anywhere from 200 to 250 grams of carbs per meal, especially per hot meal, like with 250 grams of brown rice, for example, like having that amount of brown rice, for example, instead, I think it would be within my best interest to decrease that from 200 to 250 to 100 to 150 grams of rice per meal. And to still make it filling, I then use ingredients which are known to be high in protein instead of having 250 grams of rice to cover up for the lack of protein, which I didn't think I could be doing. However, it's a shout. It could be happening. It could be. I've been eating a lot of mincemeat recently because that's what I've seen in the freezer, but I really want to be eating something different that has a lot higher a protein macronutrient ratio instead of mincemeat, like chicken breast. like steak, like fish, salmon specifically. That's what I'm thinking of when I say fish, and like tuna. I just see that with the way how the light is shining on my arms, which is showing all these veins. But don't be fooled. If I keep on eating this same way that I'm eating, I'm not going to be able to see them, because my belly, after eating, for example, brown rice, the curry and minced meat and mixed veg and broccoli mix that I've made with some not samosas, spring rolls that I had today. I had such a big belly after that, because I'd be having these foods that made me bloat so much, and that just could be damaging my system. I'd be increasing my body fat percentage. I have been increasing my body fat percentage at a concerningly high rate, to a concerningly high amount, it seems, from just this week and this week alone. So it's within my best interest to change how I've been eating, and I'll do what I can. I absolutely will do what I can. Oh man, I don't think I could stand this anymore. I was saying to myself, oh, it's not a financially sensible decision for me to go out and shop. Screw that. Screw that. Screw that. I'm putting myself in a position where if I carry on eating like this and I don't stop, I'll be putting myself in a position where I genuinely could get to a BMI in which is considered overweight, or maybe even obese. And this is actually a fun fact that I've learned as well. I knew that 30 plus, a BMI of 30 plus was obese, but I didn't know that there was such a thing as a BMI of 40 or more being considered as morbidly obese. I didn't know about this BMI weight class. I knew about morbidly obese for sure, but I didn't know that that came with a specific weight class. And I am saying that in reference to the course material that I've been learning from, the level 2 gym instructor course that I've been learning from. So I do think that this has come from a quite the credible place, in my opinion. Yeah. So this is quite interesting. It's quite interesting, but however, just because I think that this is it's come from a credible source of information, doesn't mean that that is fact. That is opinion. Even though I might have worded it like it's fact by saying, actually no, I didn't. I said I think it's come from a credible place, if my memory serves me right. It can get reviewed, but I'm not going to bother to go back and watch. However, yeah, that's what I meant. It's an opinion of mine. It's not fact. It's not necessarily fact that where I've read this sort of thing is actually fact. It should be questioned, and you might be able to question it by going on the internet and seeing, is a BMI of 40 or more considered a morbidly obese weight class? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Yeah, but ideas, regardless of where they come from, should be questioned, and they should be put to the test, just to make sure that they're solid and that they're sound, depending on what they are. If they're obviously untrustworthy, or obviously ridiculous, or obviously harmful in some way or another, or obviously extreme, then of course it's not within our best interest to try them out. But yeah, it's certainly within, at least as far as I'm concerned, within my best interest to question what I'm consuming, what I'm watching, what I'm listening to, what I'm hearing, what I'm looking at, what I'm digesting through reading, etc. On that note, I've done my 30 crunches. I can do some push-ups as well. I could do 30 push-ups. I could do my 50 push-ups. I could do my 50 squats as well. I can and I will. All right, let's do this. All right. Oh, my bum's feeling so sore. But on this note, I'm just gonna allow myself to get to it, and not really talk during the sets, but to make sure that it's just for editing purposes, I'm gonna end the clip here and then I'll get straight into it. Let's do this. Right, I've been feeling that wrist pain for a few minutes now since I've been getting this video together. I'm thinking that I could have been using this as an escape clause to get out of the 50 push-ups and the 50 squats that I was thinking of doing. However, I think in order to tackle it for next time, what I'll instead do is build up to it instead of expecting myself to do 50 when I've done none recently. What I should instead do is expect myself to do 10 push-ups, 10 squats on a daily basis, even if I am or am not going to the gym regardless. And then from there, what I can do is build up from that, go from 10 to 15, then from 15 to 20 for each, and so on, all the way until 100, and then I can go by in a different way. past a certain point, whether that be at 50 push-ups or 50 push-ups and 50 squats, or maybe even at 75 or 100 or whatever, I can go about it in a different way. But I think for now, in order to actually be able to expect myself to get there in a realistic fashion, unlike today, what I should do is instead allow myself to do 10 push-ups, 10 squats on a daily basis, and then build up from that and go from there. Just like how I have slowly reduced the temperature in my cold showers, which is to get to doing cold showers on a daily basis. That has worked, and I've been able to sustain that since doing that. So seeing as going about things slowly has worked, and going about things quickly, like how I expected myself to with doing 50 push-ups and 50 squats. And I was saying 100 yesterday. I need to go about a lot more slower than that, because although I can do that, and although I do have it in me to do that, I need to build up to that point. There needs to be a build up, otherwise I won't be able to sustain it, and it just won't be realistic. I'm not one of these, oh, I'll do the planking challenge for 30 days sort of person. No, I'm not interested in any of that. So yeah, sustainability is the way. It's the way. It's the long-term way. It's the long-term way, and it's the way that I know. Just like how I know about going through things quickly, I know from firsthand that sustainability works. Going about things quickly can work, but it won't last. On that note, I'm done. I'm finished. And let's see what I get up to tomorrow. Peace. On that note, before I do actually end the video, something else just came to mind. I actually could do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 100 pull-ups eventually on a daily basis, and I could work. What I'm saying is I can work up towards that point, just to prove to myself that I could do the things that I wanted to do, and I could do the things that I've set myself to do, which might seem impossible in the moment of while setting them in terms of, in this context, physical ability, but I know I have it in me, and just to prove that I have it in me, it's a path that I can go down for sure. Yeah, my right knee was clicking quite a bit a few months ago. This would have never been an issue, but I just want to make sure I don't want that to happen, because I don't want major health issues down the line. However, it is something that I can go out my way to ask about, get professional advice about, from maybe doctors or somewhere professional, maybe not but also personal trainers from when I start working too. But yeah, on that note, just to prove to myself that I could do that 100 pull-ups, 100 squats, and 100 push-ups, and 100 dips as well, maybe I could go on that journey to being able to do that bit by bit, day by day, and piece by piece, just to show myself that I can do these things that I set myself. And also I would have become a lot stronger, which will help with my lifts in the gym. Anyway, I'm done, and I allow myself to get to achieving that day by day, bit by bit, and piece by piece. On that note, I'm signing out. Let's see what I get up to tomorrow, man, and let's see if I've actually achieved that within the space of a year. Let's see. It certainly is more than possible though, and I'll allow myself to get there bit by bit, piece by piece, even if it doesn't mean that I achieve it in a year. So what? That doesn't matter to me, but the journey does, and showing that I can live how I truthfully want to live does. Oh yeah. And on that note, I'm going to do that bit by bit, day by day, and piece by piece, as I'm saying. But anyway, I'm out, and let's see what I get up to tomorrow. Bye now.